How's it going? Camping adventure day 3. Day 3 of camping adventure. Nick Cicada here, recording in. I slept pretty good last night. It wasn't wet like the night before, so I had a pretty good sleep. Although my shoulders are still completely aching because I'm used to lying on a forest floor. Guess I'll get used to it as the week progresses. Anyway, I figured out what made that disturbing low droning noise, which hasn't become any more comfortable. It's not bears or dragonflies, it's actually hummingbirds. I forgot how low and ominous hummingbird wings can sound. They come from this meadow up to the campsite over there because they're pollinators, and they hover and they say hi, and so they're very pleasant. There's not any bears around, it's just hummingbirds. It's all just hummingbirds. That's a different type bird making that song, I think. And then there's some goofy crows back in the forest over there that like to taunt each other. I made friend with a chipmunk too. I gave a chipmunk a little piece of cracker, and they were very happy about that. So I'm getting to know all the animals around here. They're very cute. No bears as far as I can tell. Not even any deer or moose. Although I did see a deer on the way up here, but they're probably further back there. Another update, I have an ant bite on my left ankle. It's not dangerous, it just causes a painful rash and gives my muscles some cramps. So I might not be doing some walking for some time, but that's fine. Just hang out at the campsite. So past the meadow here, delineated by this line of trees, there is a vast and kind of impenetrable swamp. It's hard to make your way through this fucking swamp unless you have some nice big foot gear on like I do. These aren't waterproof boots, but they are pretty thick and protective, so I'm not scared I'm gonna go crashing into a quicksand pit or anything. Although there practically are quicksand pits around here. So recently I've been reading The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan, first Wheel of Time book. It's great to have a book on you when you're up on an adventure like this. It's really nice to have something long and engrossing to read. I might do a long, full-scale review of it eventually. I'll probably be done by it by the time the camping adventure is over, I'm thinking. I'm about a third of the way through it already, which is very impressive, but nothing much else to do up here. Swamp is kind of dangerous. It's quite the impenetrable obstacle, but hey, making it through. There are parts where it's dry and parts where it's completely wet and you'll fall in. So my strategy is I look where the plants are growing and I step towards the plants, because wherever the plants are growing they must have some kind of base, right? It's a pretty good strategy. It works most of the time. I once had someone who I thought was a friend, and she had a boyfriend, and we'd agreed to go on a nice long walk around Denver one night, but then the day before we were supposed to go on that walk, she went on a huge hike up Pikes Peak with her stupid boyfriend. And I was like, but we were gonna go on a big long walk tomorrow, and here you wasted up all your energy going on this massive hike up Pikes Peak with your stupid boyfriend who just uses you for sex. What kind of friend even are you? We weren't friends for much longer after that. It must be weird to go up camping with your girlfriend or boyfriend for that matter. It must be extremely strange. And camping should be a reflective, contemplative activity. You shouldn't necessarily have your, what's it called, partner, significant other or whatever along for the ride to muddy things up, screw up your meditation, your contemplation of the natural world and all its beauty. Man, I'll never have a girlfriend. Ooh, ha, wow, almost just fell in. I better turn this camera off, but this is fascinating. I also don't know why I'm holding Eye of the World out here. I really shouldn't be. You really need to like balance, but that's camping adventure day 3. I'm having the absolute time of my life out here right now. This is great. Sporish.